Hi guys, it's Kelly from Cards by Christine here with you on a Tip Tuesday to share with you how to use a bone folder. If you have never used a bone folder before, it's definitely a handy tool to have in your stamp arsenal. It is made of bone, or most of them are, which is how it gets its name. So it's a very sturdy tool to use to help create creases and make nice crisp folds. So if you have a Stampin' Trimmer, what you typically will do is take your cardstock and cut it at 5.5 if you're going for a standard fold. And then you're going to score it with the light gray at 4.25. And now you have a score line, so you can just go ahead and fold it in half. Now, the divot, so we've got a hill, and then we've got a valley. You fold on the valley side. You fold the edges of your card. Great. But it's not closed. So then you take a bone folder, hold your corners nice and together, and then run the bone folder against your fold. And now you have a nice crisp fold. But if you don't have a Stampin' Trimmer, you still can use a bone folder to help you acquire that nice fold. So what you do is you go ahead and line up your paper. You can take a pencil if you would like, and take your ruler. Right on the edge, make a mark at 4.25. Haven't used a ruler on 2, 3, 4, 5, so 4.25. Haven't used a ruler for this purpose in a long time, so sorry about that brain fart there. And 4.25. Then take your ruler and line up and use the tip of your bone folder to create a score line. Again, we've got the hill and the valley, so you go and you fold it. Now, this won't be as deep of a score as the Stampin' Trimmer will create for you, but it does still work. And the reason you want to have a score line is paper has a grain. The fibers run in a direction, and if you're just trying to fold it or tear it, or even in some instances cut it, if you go against the grain and try to do one of those actions, you won't get a nice cut or a nice fold. So I guess cut not quite as severe because you're cutting through the paper, but in any instance, if you try to fold against the grain and you don't have a score line, you may get a crack or a tear in the paper. So go ahead and fold it, but then you definitely, in this case, want to line up your corners and take your bone folder then and burnish that edge to make a nice crisp fold. So that's my tip on how to use a bone folder and why to have a bone folder. I hope you enjoy it, and we will see you again on Thursday.